Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode number 7 already. It feels like we just started playing this game, but we are already 7 episodes in, and hopefully today we'll be fighting the second gym. So starting here at this cool little path I discovered just south of the town, there was a star piece there, which I think is just an item you can sell for money, but I figured I'd point that out because I totally missed it the first time through. But I've also taken a little bit of time to train up some of our Pokemon. Let's see. Caleb is now level 16, and I think I got another level on one or two of the others, but not too much. I was mainly focusing on getting Caleb to a decent level. We're going to keep him at the head of the party, though, because we do have a little ways to go until the next town, and we might as well. And I'm actually going to go to the city, I think, first, or I'm going to try to go to the city, just because I'm really itching for another gym battle. I also spent a while training at the Battle Chateau there, and made it to the rank of Viscount, but I eventually ran out of trainers to face, so I guess I have to wait until I can face some more powerful trainers. Zubat Roost. Oh, that sounds lovely. I wonder if there's like different types of bats in different areas of the cave. Oh, it's a Meditite. It's a Generation 3 Fighting and Psychic Pokemon. Now, he's actually almost as high as we are. I'm going to actually do this fight, though. I'll start with the Swords Dance. Oh, his hidden power must be normal or fighting, I guess. That was lucky. It does not affect me. Or poison. It could have been poison. Caleb has 3 immunities. Now, Pursuit and Fury Cutter are both good against Psychic, but bad against fighting. So, they'll both be evenly effective against Meditite. So I'll just use Tackle. And he used Detect, which is the same thing as Protect, pretty much. Yep. Let's try that again, shall we? Confusion's not going to be very effective, because it's a Psychic type move, and Caleb is a Steel type, or part Steel type. And it looks like one more attack should be enough to finish off this Meditite. I won't do too many too many wild Pokemon battles, but I figured I'd do this one just for a little bit of extra experience. Not quite enough for level 17 yet. And, well, I'm going to go ahead and face a few more wild Pokemon. I'll run from them, though, just to see what we can find in here. But before that, I guess I'll be facing a trainer battle. Pokemon Breeder? Yep. Pokemon Breeder Mercy. And she leads with Ducklett. She has a lot of Pokemon. That's right. Pokemon breeders tend to have a lot of Pokemon, but they're all low levels. So this is going to be maybe a bit of an annoying fight, but maybe not, because I do have Swords Dance. I don't know why he used a Fog. My evasiveness fell. Oh my. But my attack is now very high. I'm going to use one more Swords Dance and go for what's called a sweep, which is basically when you get a Pokemon to have very high stats, and then basically just defeat everyone on your opponent's team with one move apiece, such that your Pokemon doesn't faint, or usually even get attacked. Now it's faster than me, which could be an issue, but it's not because he's not using any good moves. So because we have +4 attack, we are now doing 300% damage, which is more than enough to defeat little Ducklett and gain us a level. And the cool thing is, stat-changing moves that you use on yourself stay in effect until your Pokemon switches. So Caleb still has +4 attack, and should be able to knock out Litleo in one attack as well. I like that at least she doesn't have 4 of the same Pokemon, because that's never any fun. A lot of Pokemon breeders in past games do, but it seems like she actually has a pretty diverse team here. We had a Water type, a Fire Normal type, and now an Electric type. I'm a little afraid to use Tackle, but I think Fury Cutter and Pursuit are also contact moves, so I'm going to use Tackle anyway. And the reason I'm afraid is because of Pikachu's static ability, which means if I use a contact move like Tackle, I have a 30% chance of getting paralyzed, but I seem to have been a little lucky there, because I did not get paralyzed. And last but not least, we have Oddish, a grass and poison type, so a very balanced team. And that is the end of Pokemon Breeder Mercy's last Pokemon. You're really good at this whole Pokemon raising thing. Well, thank you. It means a lot coming from you. Alright. And looks like we have a hiker here. If you want to get to Ambrette Town, you'll be best off heading back to Route 7. I don't want to get to Ambrette Town. I want to get to the city. What's it called? Silage City, which is right there. It's right there. I wonder if I need strength. Because it looks like these boulders can only be moved with the HM move string. Oh, a Whismur. It's a Generation 3 normal type Pokemon. Never actually trained one of those guys. I'm going to run from this one though, because you get more XP from trainer battles. So I'm more interested in those. Yep, can't go here without strength. So it seems like you can't go very far in this cave. At least off the bat. And speaking of bats, it's a Zubat, everyone's favorite Pokemon. Not really. A lot of people like Crobat when they introduced that in Generation 2, but I'm not a big Crobat fan, honestly. I guess he's cooler than Zubat and Golbat, but that's not really saying much. Fun fact, though, in my very first Pokemon game, my blue version, I actually trained a Zubat into a Golbat. And I eventually replaced him when I got Mewtwo, but, you know, that game is not very difficult and doesn't have a great AI, so Golbat's actually a fine Pokemon in that game. Alright, so I guess we have to go through this entrance here. This is the shortcut to Ambrette Town. Do we even want to take a shortcut, though? Can we take the long route? Should I come back here to train later? What Pokemon can we catch here? Not that we're actually going to catch any in all likelihood, but a Ducklet. Alright, so if you want a water and flying type on your team, Ducklet is not a bad choice. It will evolve into Swanna at some point. I have not trained a Swanna yet, but I'd like to in some time. Just not in this Let's Play. Alright, I guess this way is not really a route, but another Ducklet. But I do see an item ball and a berry tree by the looks of it. So we can grab those and then head back to the cave. Tiny mushroom. I think that's another item you can just sell. And I see a berry that fell off the tree. Parasim. That's actually a really good berry. That cures confusion. That's another berry I used to grow back when I grew berries. Because, can I rollerblade through here? No. Because there's not like a confuse cure item. You have to use a full heal or switch your Pokemon. Another Ducklet. Seems like there are a lot of Ducklets in this field. So if you had a Pokemon that got confused, it was always kind of annoying to have to switch or have them hurt themselves. So for that reason, Parasim berries were very useful. Please don't be a Ducklet. It's a Croagunk. So he is a poison and fighting type, which is kind of a unique combination. In fact, I think Croagunk and its evolved form are the only poison fighting types in the game. So another interesting addition that you can add to your team. I remember Brock had a Croagunk in some of the later anime episodes. Is this a tree I can cut? I can! Sweet, I thought so. Alright, Charmander. Do your magic. We can, like, climb the mountain. Kind of, not really. Silver Powder, does that increase bug moves, or is that like an item you can sell? Let's see. Oh, actually, I didn't want to go in Pokemon, I wanted to go into Bag. Even so, I don't think we actually have any bug type. Oh, we do have a bug type move. This is heal items. It does. Alright, our Honedge here, or Onedge, has Fury Cutter, so that will be really good for him. At least until we eventually forget Fury Cutter, but I was using it when I was training. It's actually a pretty good move. It does a decent amount of damage in this generation. And, you know, at this stage in the game, it's a nice bug-type move. Plus, oh, who's this? Can we fight you? Are you like a doctor? Or are you just going to heal my Pokemon? That was nice of you. In a lot of games, you have to, like, defeat a doctor or a nurse before they'll heal your Pokemon, which is kind of a cool mechanic, but either way, I like that you can heal your Pokemon without having to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center. And it's another Zubat. I might pop a Repel in a second, because I feel like we're going to face a lot of Zubats here. which are just really annoying to face. I did buy a couple more Pokeballs and some more repels, so we should be good on them for a while. Can I move this thing? Can I just drag it? No. What if I use this button? There we go. We're going to use a repel and head onward into the cave. But yeah, like I was saying, Fury Cutter is actually a pretty good move for On Edge, and it gets more powerful the longer you use it, so it's especially good in trainer battles. So we have made it to Route 8, the Morale Coast. I really like how they have names to these routes. Oh, who's this? Stop right there! Aha, we didn't mean to surprise you. How are you and On Edge doing? How'd they know I had one? Haven't you wondered how a single Pokedex could possibly cover a region as big as Kalos? Well, it can't. That's why we are here to power up your Pokedex. The Coastal Kalos Pokedex was added to Cam's Pokedex. New encounters help people and Pokemon grow and mature. Oh, I guess they were like research assistants. Alright, so that's one of the cool things about this game is there are 4, I think, different Pokedexes. And they apply to the different regions of the game. So you have like the central, the coastal, I don't really know about the others, mountain maybe, and something else. But it basically goes over, I guess, the Pokemon you can catch in different regions. And I assume there are probably some Pokemon that are in multiple sections. Maybe not, I don't know. I guess we'll find out as the game goes on. I mean, at this point, there's so many Pokemon in the games that they could definitely do, hey, it's Supervision. They could definitely do different Pokemon in each region and not have any overlap. Oh, I don't know if I want to hop down there quite yet, but too late to go back now. No takebacks. Oh, so I'm not going to use a repel because I don't see any fields of grass in our way. I'm going to go this way because there's an item here, and hopefully it's not a bad choice. HP up, that could be useful. Alright, well, we have made our choice. Time to stick with it. Let's see, a Spoink. It's a Pokemon that's easy to forget about. Also from Gen 3, a Psychic type. I'm going to go ahead and defeat it because we have our newly powered up Fury Cutter, which is super effective against Psychic types like Spoink. Plus, Caleb here is only a couple levels higher than the wild Pokemon we're finding, so it definitely wouldn't hurt to train him up a little bit. Splash. The most useless move in all of Pokemon. Bye-bye, Spoink. I'd like to train one day, but again, not today. Another Pokemon. We were almost out of the tall grass. It is kind of cool to see what Pokemon they put here. Mienfoo. It's a good fighting type Pokemon. I trained a Mienfoo, which evolved into Mienshao. I'm just going to run from this one. In my last Let's Play, although it wasn't really a Let's Play, it was just like I recorded all the gym battles and all I did from Pokemon White 2. And had a Mienshao on my team there. Marshall was his name. And we have one more battle before what looks like a trainer battle. Oh, an Absol. Oh, that's a cool Pokemon. Absol is a very powerful dark type. So, once again, Fury Cutter is super effective against it. But for this stage in the game, Absol is actually really powerful. So if you're looking for a dark type, it might not be a bad one to train. It is going to be a little less powerful towards the end game. However, I believe that there is a Mega Evolution for Absol in this game. I know there is one. I just don't know if they added it in this game or if they added it in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I got it right that time. So, oh, Automize. What does that do? Makes you, like, fast, right? That used to be the, like, Klinglang's unique move. Sharply raises its speed. Oh, no, this is... Never mind. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Gear Shift. Automize is a steel Pokemon move. Being faster would be nice, but I don't know if I want to give up one of my moves for it, so I'm actually not going to learn it. I really feel like I should. Alright, let's forget Pursuit. I don't really use that too much. Pursuit is good against Ghost and Psychic types, but my Bug-type move is already good against Psychic types, and you don't see many Ghost types around. Plus, I'll probably learn some Ghost-type attacks down the road, hopefully. Maybe I should use another repel. That being said, it is interesting to see what Pokemon we can find on these routes, so I'm kind of glad I'm not using repels all the time. And we're going to use a Fury Cutter. Psybeam. It's a good move. Not very effective though. But still did a decent amount of damage. Not quite a one-hit KO. Another Psybeam. Wow, Caleb lost a lot of health in this random wild encounter. Maybe I should have been using repels. Alright. Anyway, I haven't had a trainer battle in a while, so let's face this guy, and I might have to use a potion here. Or I might just use a different Pokemon, we'll see. Pancham. Now he is a, what, fighting and dark type? So... Fury Cutter will be evenly effective, but I think because of my... Let's see, base power 50, base power 40, 20% of 40 is 8, so 48 versus 50. So Tackle is going to be a little better, but if I have to use more than one Fury Cutter, that'll be better. But he has 3 Pokemon. I'm going to go with the Swords Dance. Oh, he withdrew Pancham. Interesting move. You don't see trainers withdraw their Pokemon a lot, but I like it. Alright, so I get a free Swords Dance. Now, I don't know if Goldeen is faster than On Edge or not. I'm going to go with Fury Cutter, though. Because as long as I don't miss, I can build up a lot of power. Unfortunately, Caleb is now confused. And I really want to use my Person Berry, but I also don't. Because I only have one, and I kind of want to plant it and grow more. Peck is not very effective, and good. Didn't do much damage. I'd like to get at least one attack in since I used Swords Dance. But it seems like the only one I did more damage to was myself. So that backfired. Well played, opponent. Whatever your name is. Alright, so against Goldeen, who is a water type, I will send out a grass type. It does seem like the wild Pokemon here are kind of catching... Or not the wild Pokemon, the trainer Pokemon here are almost as high of a level as our Pokemon are, which worries me a little bit. Because we may have a tough time against the next gym leader then. We shall see. And we know he has a, I forgot that guy's name already. But we know what one of his Pokemon is, we just don't know what the third one is. Level 20? Ooh, Synthesis. That's a good move. Yeah, let's forget, Growth. Yeah, we'll forget Growth. It's a pretty good move, but I haven't used it too much. Synthesis heals half your health. It's kind of like Recover, but it's affected by the weather. Oh, another Skiddo. Skiddo versus Skiddo. So basically, if it's really sunny out, it will increase, I think, 2/3 of your health. Whereas if it's rainy, it'll increase only 1/3. It used to be based on nighttime and daytime, too, back when they had day-night cycles in games. Which I guess they do in this game, but I don't think it affects anything. And Synthesis is the same as Moonlight, and I feel like there's one more move that also works that way. But I can't think of it. Oh, Morning Sun. That's the other one. There's Morning Sun, Moonlight, and Synthesis. Okay, so now we can use Razor Leaf. I didn't want to use Razor Leaf against the other Skiddo, because it probably has Sap Sipper as its ability as well, which makes it, of course, immune to Grass-type attacks. Arm Thrust. It's a Fighting-type move. And Grass does not resist Fighting types, but I always think it does, because most of the Grass types in the first generation of games did resist Fighting, because they were either part Poison or part Psychic type. I think Tangela was the only exception. Alright, we defeated Rising Star Rise. Huh. His name is... Okay, anyway. Hopefully we can make it to a Pokemon Center before having too many more trainer battles. I'm going to use a Repel. I think we've seen enough wild Pokemon for one episode. And I kind of want to get to safety at this point. Oh, there's an item bulb down there, but I guess we can't get to it, so... We'll have to come back here later. Can't go down that way. Or we can go down this way, but only from here. Anything down here? Ooh, this is a very A large and complicated route. What's down here? Oh, I can't go down there, can I? Oh, dead end. Okay. Do we need a, maybe... Oh, we can leap there. Cool. Oh, I should have gone that way. Leaf Stone. I don't think Skiddo evolves the Leaf Stone. I think he evolves by level up. We can check, though. Nope, all unable to evolve with Leaf Stone. Okay. That's good. I like when Pokemon evolve by leveling up. Oh, I guess I have to... How does this work? Can you only go left and right? So it's like a puzzle. So I guess I have to enter... Nope, not there, because that's the same thing. I have to enter from one of these things. There we go. It's kind of like chess, I guess, and I'm like a pawn. Well, not a pawn. Like a bishop. Have to stay on my color. Hey, but we made it! Oh, that cool little puzzle. And no, we don't need another repel, because we are now in Ambrette Town. Our destination. Hi there, neighbor! Hey, it's Serena, I want to say. This is Ambrette Town. You just go through the aquarium to get to Sillage City, but first we should go to the fossil lab and have them tell us about fossils. We might even learn something about those mysterious stones related to Mega Evolution. Sounds interesting, but I really want to get to my second gym. Alright, let's heal up our Pokemon real quickly, and then we'll go on our little tour of this town. You can wave them up on the screen there. Of course, they're also on the screen at all times, but anyway. I do like aquariums. Oh, I got a TM for Rock Smash. Used to be an HM in Generation 2, I think? But now it's just a fighting type move. Oh, this guy looks important. Yo, this is a good deal. Why don't you trade a Pokeball for my Dive Ball? Sure. That catches Pokemon better when you're diving, I think. I guess he has different trades each day. So I probably won't be diving for a long time, but I mean, even in the worst case scenario, I think a Dive Ball is still just as good as a Pokeball. Fossil Lab. Alright, let's go in here. Ooh, lots of fossils. I see an Omanite fossil up there, the Helix fossil. That looks like a Dragonite skull. And I'm not really sure what the rest of these are supposed to be. Are these meteorites? They are meteorites. If you have a Pokemon called Genesect with you, please let me know, alright? Genesect is a mythical Pokemon, as they're calling them these days. And I don't really like mythical Pokemon. They're ones that are not obtainable in-game, which just bugs me, because I feel like all Pokemon should be obtainable in a Pokemon game, especially when the motto is gotta catch them all. I felt that way since Generation 1, but maybe that's just because I never went to any big events or went to GameStop for codes or whatever you have to do to get those Pokemon. I never did that. And nowadays you can't do that for previous generations because they only do new Pokemon, so it's impossible to get, like, if I want to get a Mew, it'd be impossible to get it without cheating or cheating. I guess that's basically it. So yeah, I've never been a fan of mythical Pokemon like Genesect since you can't get them in-game. You must have come to the Fossil Lab because you like fossils. No, I came here because Serena told me to. And it sounded like a good idea. Because we might get a free fossil. Welcome, future archaeologists. You are drawn here by the mystique of fossils, no doubt. My name is Serena, and this is Cam. We're researching Mega Evolution, and we were wondering if you know anything about it. Oh, so you're Professor Sycamore's students. I've heard about you. Mega Evolution, you say. I'm sorry, but all I know is that it has something to do with mysterious stones. Still, since you're students of the Professor, you must know about Pokemon fossils, correct? Yeah, I guess I know about Pokemon fossils. Wonderful. That's right, fossils are the legacy of prehistoric Pokemon. You should really go to the dig site and see the real thing firsthand. Hold on. Pokemon that can be restored from fossils just might have something to do with Mega Evolution. The assistant in Glittering Cave right now might know about that. I guess that's our next goal then? I was going to go to the next city, but I guess I could go to Glittering Cave. Maybe it's on my way? Is this a PC? It is. So I guess you can probably use this place to turn your fossil Pokemon from fossils into usable Pokemon. but not yet. By this point, there are actually a lot of fossil Pokemon around. I think every generation since Generation 2 has introduced 2 new Pokemon. And Generation 1 introduced 3. Omanite, Kabuto, and Aerodactyl. So let's explore town before we move on. What's this say? Pokemon and me. No, I don't know what that is. Was it like the... That's like the competition thing? I'm not sure I want to bother with that. Hotel Ambrette. So it's another hotel. Hello, Furfrou. It's like their national Pokemon here in Kalos. What's this guy? Oh, one of those little cats. Oh, I got TM96, Nature Power. Becomes a different move depending on the place it's used. Cool. Well, TMs, I guess, are usable again and again. So maybe we should try using it on some of our Pokemon. Return, we could teach our Pokemon, but I'm not sure any of them like us enough for it to do a lot of damage yet. Own Claws, Charmander can learn it, but I'm not that concerned with Charmander's moves. It's a good move, but I'm not sure I have an extra open slot on Skiddo. So, yeah, let's not teach it to him. The Kalos region is nice and all, but you should really check out my region. We have this town you wouldn't believe. Never mind. You'll see it in due time. So I wonder what region he's from. That's kind of like, he's hinting like we'll see it in this game, but I'm virtually certain you only go to Kalos in this game. I think Gold and Silver and Crystal and the remakes are the only ones where you can actually go to multiple regions. Hey, it's this guy. Oh, I didn't mean to hit yes. I already heard your explanation. And special defense, yay! Something else I probably won't use. Alright, I guess it's worth going to the hotels though, just to find this guy and collect the O powers, if you're into them. But I wonder if that backpacker was maybe from the Hoenn region, and that was a clue that the remakes were coming. A bit of an Easter egg. I'm not sure what towns they have in that game that we wouldn't believe. Topola City was really cool, but that was a city, not a town. Who's in here? Do I have any Pokemon with speed over 100? I guess she means the actual stat and not the base stat. I don't think I do have anybody that's that fast. Let's see. 15, not quite. 30, 55, 36, and 19. Okay. So of my Pokemon, Art is definitely the fastest, but she would need almost double her current speed to impress this lady. I'm assuming we'll get that in a couple levels, though. Some Pokemon can evolve during battle. You mean Mega Evolutions? I think so. Alright, well, we will keep an eye out for more information regarding Mega Evolutions. Even though I'm not sure any of my Pokemon can Mega Evolve. What is this place? Oh, the aquarium. Alright, let's go to the aquarium. Looks like it could be fun. See a bunch of aquatic Pokemon. The Pokemon on the far side of the glass. All they see every day is the strange faces of the humans who have come to see them. It's true. What's in here? Oh, you can actually click on them? Oh, I want to see, like, Pokemon. I actually live pretty close to the National Aquarium, though I haven't been inside it since I was little. A fish Pokemon hiding behind a rock. Is it just me, or are there no Pokemon in here? Like, I don't see any Pokemon. Kind of a disappointing aquarium. At least it's free. It's kind of cool. Most aquariums are not. Storm Drain draws all water-type moves to a Pokemon and raises their special attack, so it's very good in double battles, obviously. Ooh, a Magikarp statue. It's a weird Pokemon to get a statue of. I wonder if they have any Gyarados here. That'd be cool. Can't really see what's on the walls over there. A wandering young trainer, are you? Oh, he's going to give me a fishing rod. Sure. That's cool. We can catch some Magikarps ourselves. Alright. Maybe we'll try fishing in a bit. Oh, so Route 9, you have to go through the aquarium to get to Route... Or wait, did he say Route 9 or Route 8? Guess we can just look on our map. Alright, so that's Route 9 with Glittering Cave to the right. I suppose the main quest is kind of directing us there. And Route 8 is outside this door. Yep. So that was the lower area of the route. We could see like the beachy area. And I do want to travel down there. But we should probably do the Glittering Cave thing while we're here. And then it looks like Route 8 is going to take us back to the city up there, where our next gym battle will be. Route 8, right? Yeah, looks like how it's going to go down. So let's head to Glittering Cave first. Yeah, I wasn't impressed by the aquarium. The only Pokemon I saw was a statue, and it was a statue of Magikarp. Not super exciting. I guess you can't... Can you go back this way, or are we at a dead end? You can go back this way, okay. At least a little ways. First, we're going to head over here. Are you going to search for fossils in Glittering Cave? You'll have to ride on a Rhyhorn to get there. Oh. That's cool. And he mentioned Grace, who is, of course, Mom. Press A to find your way over the clay. Ooh, Rocky Helmet. It's another good held item. So, like she said, a Pokemon that is holding a Rocky Helmet will do extra damage to a Pokemon that attacks it with a contact move. Since Lana doesn't have any other held item, I suppose we might as well give her the Rocky Helmet to hold. Alright, Route 9, Spike's Passage. And there's Rhyhorn. Alright, buddy, let's see if Rhyhorn riding is in our genes. So I guess hitting... Oh, there's wild Pokemon here. Did not really expect that. Hippopotas, a ground-type Pokemon. And Sandstream is going to make it Sandy. Which isn't too bad for Caleb, because he is a Steel type. So he's not affected by sandstorms. But I didn't want to really deal with that anyway. Can I run? No. Can't run. And, oh, that's a new Pokemon, a Helioptile, which is a electric and normal type. Not going to bother fighting this Helioptile. But I will say that if you're looking for an electric type on your team, especially one you haven't seen before, it's new to these games, be a good one to catch. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. Is that not how I defeat... Which one is the A button? There we go, it's that one. Go, Rhyhorn. Oh, we're under attack again. And it's a Sandile. Sandile is a ground and dark type, I believe, and because it's dark type, that means Fury Cutter is super effective. So let's go ahead and battle this guy. Oh, Bite, on the other hand, is super effective against me. Yeah, as you can tell. And it was a critical hit. Wow, that was unlucky. Oh, we didn't quite finish it off. Torment. It's not going to matter too much. Alright, that's the end of Sandile, but he did way more damage than I thought he would. I was hoping that would be a nice, easy battle. The bad thing about Onedge is that it's kind of a slow Pokemon. It's kind of medium speed. Whoa, watch out. Oh, we can't climb up steps. Can I dismount? How do I dismount? There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. No, get off. Alright. Did I park right in front of the stairs? I parked right in front of the stairs. Okay, sorry guys, but I really want whatever this item is. Let me just move a little bit over here, and then I'll get off. Okay, we have an X defense. Not super exciting. It's a cool little minigame, though, Rhyhorn riding. I wish you could, like, ride other Pokemon, though, like if you had other Pokemon in your party. Does anybody remember those old Pokemon Stadium games for Nintendo 64? Where they had the mini-games? Everybody loved the mini-games. Those were, like, the best part of those games. And, the coolest thing was that if you had a Pokemon that could be used in the mini-games, it would actually use your Pokemon in them, and it would have the right nickname, and you could even sometimes use Pokemon that you otherwise wouldn't find in the minigame. So, for example, if the electric one, you could only normally have, like, Voltorbs and Pikachus, but you had, like, maybe a Magnemite or something. That might be the wrong Pokemon, but something like that. Then you could actually use them. Or if you had, like, an Electrode, I think you could use them. So, I always thought that was kind of cool. In the same way, it'd be cool if you could ride, like, other, like, mount Pokemon, like Skiddo, in a place like this. Alright, let's get rid of that boulder, and we're going to park our Rhyhorn over here. And that was the wrong button. And let's grab this item. Hopefully we're nearing the end of this little area, though. I think we are. Paralyze Heal. So far these items have not really been worth it. I might skip any more. Oh, wait, what's that over there? Sorry. I see a little hidden ledge, though. When I see a little hidden ledge, that means there's probably something good at the end. Like a TM, maybe. Or a Firestone. And I don't think Litleo evolves the Firestone. It does not. But good to have just in case. Alright. Come on, Rhyhorn. I'm going to use a Repel for the rest of the way, too, because we've seen probably most of the Pokemon that we're going to see in this area. Alright, charge. Is there a way to go faster? I don't think there is. No. Good job, Rhyhorn. It'd be really fun if there was like a charge attack. Besides that, I mean. I think we have a Pokemon battle coming up. Or not. I guess you can. Maybe you can't be attacked while you're on a Rhyhorn. Turn. Good boy. Alright. Let's see what's up here, and then we'll head to Glittering Cave, I believe it's called. Glitterstone, something like that. Ooh. Hidden item up here, maybe? Or just a Sky battle with a Sky Trainer. I don't have any flying Pokemon. Oh, that's unfortunate. I read about those. Supposedly they're pretty cool. We don't have any flying Pokemon yet. I'm not going to use another Repel, because we're almost at the end. That's kind of a shame, but we may add a flying type to our team eventually. That's all I'm saying there. Dusk Ball, which I think catches Pokemon better at night. I seem to remember using a lot of those back in the day. Because they were like as good as Ultra Balls if you used them in the nighttime, but a lot cheaper. Oh, come on. Alright. If I get off here, am I going to... No. I didn't want that trainer to see me. Glittering Cave. What's this say? You can escape a cave using an escape rope. Yep, and I think we have one of those if we need it. Alright, here we are. So, I think this is probably as good a place as any to end the episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. And if you're interested to see what is inside Glittering Cave, then stay tuned.